Hey y'all, Michael Smith here with the Bluefield Group. Today I'm sitting down with Nathan Robirds at PrimeLending, one of our go-to lenders, and we're going to be talking about the brand new down payment assistance program that just rolled out with SC Housing called Palmetto Home Advantage. So how is this different from the other SC Housing program that we're all familiar with?
Yeah, so the other state housing program, the one that's been around forever, has much lower income limits.
Okay.
And
so more difficult to qualify, basically.
More difficult to qualify. It's very documentation heavy. It's a little bit harder to get approved for it just through the underwriting of the state and stuff like that. So, a lot of times borrowers and buyers will kind of veer away from that because it is a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
This one is a new program that the lenders are actually going to underwrite. I have 2 additional forms that I have to send to the state of South Carolina. It's just a much easier program that is backed by another big bank, and we can get them closed quicker.
So when you say it's underwritten by the lender, that would be you.
That'd be us, PrimeLending. Right.
So your underwriter in the PrimeLending office is the one reviewing the documents, making the decision to say, yes, we can go ahead and close.
That's exactly right.
Instead of waiting on the government employees up in Columbia, right?
Who are very good underwriters.
Right, very, very good underwriters.
They're very good underwriters,
okay.
That's right.
Okay. So we talked about the income being different, it's underwritten in-house. Any other big differences there?
Yeah, so the income piece is the new state housing program. The new income's $87,500, I believe it is.
Okay.
And basically, that is significantly more than the other state housing program.
More that you can earn and still qualify.
Exactly right. I think it's, don't quote me on the numbers, but it's considerably more on this program, the Palmetto Home Advantage, than the other state housing program.
Okay.
So that means more buyers can get into a home with this loan versus the other state housing loan.
Okay. And so how is this program different from, let's say, a USDA loan?
All right, great question. So USDA has geographical limitations. They have income limitations as well. The Palmetto Home Advantage does have income limitations. The Palmetto Home Advantage does not have geographical limitations.
Okay.
None. So middle of Greenville, downtown, if you find a nice cute house and you're in the, less than the income limits, then let's get it. We can get it with
this
very low down.
This could potentially be a great program for a buyer who has been trying to find a home that has been previously pre-qualified for USDA, but just hasn't been able to find something they like in that USDA area.
Right.
Okay. So how are the income limitations different from USDA in this program?
So the new Palmetto Home Advantage has $87,500. That's income limitations for one borrower. That's one borrower. I want to make sure I'm very clear there. If it's a husband and wife scenario, we only have to include one borrower's income.
Okay.
If husband and wife happen to make more, maybe we just look at one of the others and leave them on the loan application if they can apply that way, or they'll be approved that way. USDA, for example, will take the entire household income, regardless of who's on the application.
Okay.
So if a husband and wife are married and we have two different incomes coming into the house, we have to look at both of those, and that can disqualify you from USDA if your income's higher.
So with USDA, even if one of those individuals is the one buying the house, if their spouse makes too much money, pushes them over the limits, they won't qualify for USDA.
Exactly right.
But that's not a problem we're going to run into with this program.
Not a problem we're going to run into.
What about overtime, bonus, commission, those types of things?
Great question. So this program is only going to look at the application that we send to state housing for approval, right? So we approve the loan and state housing basically rubber stamps it, but we have we're only going to use the income on the application. So if a borrower is hourly, let's say, and their hourly pay comes up to be $80,000 a year, but they get overtime, they get bonus, maybe they get a commission twice a year of something like that, and it pushes them over the $87,500.
Right.
We don't have to include that income, and we can still qualify them on this program.
So we can just use their base income on the application.
They can qualify.
That's great.
Yeah,
wow.
That's huge.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many ways that this is going to be a phenomenal program for people who either wouldn't be able to use USDA or can't find a home they like in the USDA area.
Right.
So I think this is going to be a big program.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to help a lot of
We're
people.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when can you start actually taking applications on these?
So we're taking applications this week. So probably by tomorrow, Friday, we should be able to start taking applications.
So by August 2nd or 3rd, 2018, right?
That's right. We should be able to start taking applications.
That's phenomenal.
It just rolled out with the state Friday. So we just got our particular codes for the program. So we're putting those into our system, and we should be ready.
So let's just say, for example, a $175,000 house.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm looking at either a regular 3% down conventional loan or
Right.
potentially using this program, what are the numbers? How are they different as far as like down payment, monthly payment? those
Right,
types
so
of
that's a great question. So if you're just going to go standard conventional 3% down, like we've been doing, a lot of borrowers have been doing for years and years and years,
Yeah.
that down payment's going to be just probably a touch over $5,000. Just down payment, not including closing costs. So
Yeah.
if closing costs aren't included, I mean, that's obviously going to go higher.
Right.
On the new Palmetto Home Advantage, they might could get in for, I don't know, maybe $200 or less for
Right.
down payment. Their payment in general, their monthly mortgage payment might be $50 higher, but if you're saving $5,000 in down payment versus $50 higher a month in
I'll do
payment,
that all day long.
it's an easy choice, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Nathan, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
I think this is an incredible program that people need to learn about. It's brand new.
Brand new.
There's only, 8 lenders in the state
Something
that
like
are
that,
offering
yeah.
this for the rollout period. So not every lender has this program. I think it's going to help a lot of people out, and I'm excited to use it. So if y'all have any questions, please reach out to us by phone or email. We'd love to get you connected with Nathan, talk about the specifics, and see if this program might be a good fit for you. Also, if there are any other real estate related topics you'd like us to cover, please leave that in the comments below as well. We just want to continue to bring value to you guys any way that we can. So Nathan, thanks so much for
man.
your time, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
And we will see y'all on the next one.